Do anything else. That's what you losers don't understand. I am already a legend on YouTube. People will be talking about me for generations to come. They will never forget my name. I've done what I've needed to do, and proved once again how truly great I am. So I'm a legend on this platform no matter what you losers say. You're just jealous of me. That's what it is. You're jealous. You know that you could never achieve what I've achieved on this platform. But we are going to be taking things to the next level, and what that means is we are going to be pumping out so much content starting next month. I don't think you losers are going to be able to keep up. I am pumping out over 150 videos starting next month. I am going to start being like these reaction losers that you guys love and watch so much, where I just start spamming content and I don't give a fuck. You losers refuse to come to the streams and give me money, so now I'm about to use you bums for ad revenue. I'm going to start filling up your subscriptions with so much fucking content, just bullshit content, like anything that I want to upload simply for ad revenue. I don't care if it gets 100 views. I don't care if it gets 1,000, 5,000. I'm uploading anything. I'm going to spam so much videos, or so many videos next month, that I hope you losers unsubscribe. We're going to go from 150 videos to like 400 videos in the span of a month. And I'm going to be just sitting there cashing in on that sweet ad revenue. Like just this month alone, I was able to achieve over, what do we have for the month? Almost 80,000 views. I haven't had 80,000 views in a month in years. And that was just off of me uploading like 5 videos. So can you imagine when we start pumping out hundreds of videos a month, our monthly views are probably going to be somewhere in the millions. That's how truly legendary I am. I'm looking at the revenue just from 70,000 views. It's insane. I'm going to use you idiots for ad revenue. That's all you're good for. You don't support the channel. Yo, we got Icy Pixels in the building, man. Hell yeah, homie. Appreciate the 5, man. Your mic balance is off. Let's go ahead and get you out of the chat. Nobody asked you for your opinion. Again, I'm not interested in quality. I'm not interested in anything. I don't care what you guys think. If my mic sounds shitty, oh well, you'll still watch. If my video quality is shitty, oh well, you'll still watch. If my editing sucks, oh well, you'll still watch. That's what you morons don't get. It's like I'm in the position to where I don't have to do anything and people still watch, so I don't care. I don't care what you think. So, in case you're late to the party, Icy Pixels, I know you're probably wondering, why we aren't on Twitch. I've decided, man, I'm just going to call it quits with the pizza channel, man. I can't go back there anymore. I've been lying to myself for years. It's just something about that channel I don't vibe with anymore. It's just time to move on. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So what we're going to do is, for now, we're going to stream here, and I'm going to have a new Twitch channel that I stream on. But I can't go back to that channel anymore, bro. I just can't. So I apologize for the people that are subbed over there. If you are subbed over there, you can cancel your subscription. But I'm not going to keep lying to myself, because I make a big deal out of it every time, and I say, all right, guys, we're heading back to Twitch. And then I get ready to click that button to go live, and then I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Get ready to click that button. Let's go ahead and ban you from the channel as well. You are gone. So yeah, I get ready to click that button, and then I just say, no, I can't do it. So I'm not gonna sit here and keep lying to myself anymore. Like, let's get a new Twitch channel going. It's you're damn near gonna hit affiliate. Well, not everybody because they suck, but I can hit affiliate literally in an hour. There's no reason for me to stay on a channel, Twitch channel specifically, that I don't really vibe with, when I can just make a new Twitch channel and get affiliate instantly. So I just, it's time to move on. That channel is just overrun with losers and lurkers that don't do anything. Channels that followed me 20 years ago that don't even come through anymore. I'm done with it. These people refuse to support, and it's just, when you're dealing with a bunch of very stupid people, they're going to continue to hold you back if you let them. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, man. It's just so inactive. Like, you're always going to have inactive people on your channel, right? And there's nothing that you can do about that, but I just, when I see that, it just pisses me off. And I'm in a perpetual state of, like, just anger all the time when I'm over there. I'm like, look at this. I go through my followers list, followed 2018, 2019. It's like, why the fuck are you idiots still following? You don't even come to the streams. It just pisses me off. Whereas, like, it pisses me off over here too, but as I was explaining earlier, you don't really have to depend on your subscribers on YouTube the way that you have to depend on your followers on Twitch. Like, on Twitch, your followers are everything, because very rarely is somebody new going to come to your stream. On YouTube, though, the discoverability is better, so it's like, you put out a video, you don't got to depend on your subscribers. It'll get picked up in the algorithm eventually, and you'll get views that way. But, I mean, we've seen the attendance, we've seen the participation, and it's just not there. We're going live on Twitch, we got 6,000 followers, we're getting 10 viewers a stream at best. Why are we going to stay on a channel with a bunch of inactive losers that don't do anything? Does that make sense? Not to me. It's time to move on from these pathetic weirdos. It's infested with weirdos that are watching the stream signed out. Exactly, man. Exactly. They're watching signed out. They're obsessed with the channel, and they just refuse to support. So it's time to just move to another Twitch channel. And that's the thing, too. You got to understand. It's like, they're not going to support anyway. So what good is it to stay over there? The idea was, right? The idea was always, okay, by coming back to these channels, whether it be Ancient Pizza, whether it be this channel, there's a chance for an old viewer to maybe show up and support. There's a chance for somebody else to show up and support. But honestly, that shit is like hitting the lottery. I mean, out of all the streams we've done, when is the last time somebody old or whatever has come through, an old viewer has come back and said, I'm sorry for the way I behaved, I'm a fraud, and I would like to start supporting it? How many times has that happened? Very fucking few. Very few times. So when you look at that, it's like, okay, then, well, if that's the case...
If you're looking to spruce up the outside of your house, these are the coolest and easiest lights you can buy and require no tools to install. Each box comes with everything you...
If that's the case, why do we keep coming back to these channels? These people aren't going to come back and support. And even if they do come back, they're going to come back and lurk like the losers that they are. I've had, actually, now that I think about it, I have had old viewers come back. But once again, every time they come back, they're losers. They just sit there and lurk. They sit there and just come to the stream, don't do anything. They don't ever come back and say, I'm sorry for the way I acted. Here's some incredible support to make up for it. They never do that. So this idea of going back to these channels because there might be a viewer, old viewer that comes back and picks up the slack and does what he needs to do, that's a fantasy. It never happens. Once somebody, I've noticed with these loser viewers, like once they leave, even when they come back, they're never the same. Viewers that I've had that have come back in the past, they're never the same. Their support fucking sucks compared to what it used to be. they suck compared to what they used to be. Every single time. I don't think there's ever been, maybe only a couple times, a viewer has left and come back stronger than ever before. It's only been a couple of times. And even then, it wasn't like, they might have been following me for a minute and lurking, but they weren't actually a part of the community. I can't think of one person that was actually a part of the community, vocal, supporting, all of that fell off and then came back stronger than ever. It never happened. They might have been following me since like 2020 and never really said much. And then when they got financially stable, they start coming through, participating, supporting and stuff like that. But never someone that was just active with support that fell off a couple of years and then came back and just started supporting astronomically. That's just never happened. Once people fall off on this channel, they never get it back. They're a bunch of bums. And it's like, I don't want people like that on the channel anyway. What's the new Twitch? I've been a sub for 4 months. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the new Twitch going. And then when I get it going, I will be sending... I'll make either a community post or I will... probably the best way I can do it is a community post. So when I have it ready, I'll make a community post. You can go ahead. And I think from day one now on Twitch, you can sub. So you guys can cancel your subs on the pizza channel. And then as soon as we get the new subs going, or the new channel going, I will send out a link and you guys can follow me over there and sub. And like, if any weirdos or whatever follow me to the new channel, we'll just ban them. But I appreciate you guys that have stuck around with Twitch, that sub to me over there, that support it. Thank you guys for that. But I can't go back to that channel, man. I need to elevate to higher levels, and that channel's holding me back. Because like I said, it's a mental thing where it's like every time I get ready to go live, we're going to do the stream tonight. I had everything switched over there. I was ready to do it. And then as soon as I went to hit live, I was just like, I can't do this shit. I would literally rather stream on YouTube right now than stream over there. And that's not right. We have to make it back to Twitch. We cannot stream on YouTube anymore. But now I know and understand it has to be on a different Twitch channel. It can't be on that channel anymore. We always made this promise, this grand return where, okay, guys, we're going to go back to Twitch. And I'd go over there for like a day, maybe 2 days or whatever. And then immediately I'd just be like, I can't do this shit anymore. Let's go back to YouTube. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to have my perfect formula, which is YouTube videos and Twitch streams. It works greatly. That's why everybody does it. But right now we're only doing YouTube streams, and I am trying to move away from these losers that don't deserve this incredible content. But once again, we're going to have to make sure that we're on the right channel for that. I'm going to AFK again. What was the point in coming back and saying sup if you were just going to go AFK again? I guess like as a check-in or something? Well, I appreciate it, but yeah, I don't know what the point of that was, but shout out to him. But yeah, so that's the thing we're going to be doing, man. We're going to get the new channel up and running. We're still going to do the Silent Hill stream tomorrow. But we'll have to do it over here. All streams moving forward will be over here until I get the new channel up and running. And then when the new channel is up and running, I will post a community post. One of the first community posts, I think the only community post I've ever done, saying new channel is up, follow me. I know I'm going to have freeloaders and weirdos that try to follow, but we're going to just get them banned. I'm going to go through the list and I'm going to say, okay, I recognize this name. Ban. And then we'll ban them like we always do. And then they'll have to watch signed out. And then people will say, well, if that's what's the point then? It's like, it's a mental thing. Even if I end up with like the same losers or whatever, I still would rather stream on another channel. It's just a mental thing where it's like, I just don't vibe with that channel anymore. I want a different name. I want a different theme. And that's just what it is. I started to put all my stuff back. I was getting the emotes put back up on the pizza channel and stuff like that. And I don't want no fucking pizza emote. I don't want the pizza emote anymore. I don't want the same kind of theme that I had before. I'm over that. It just feels like some some 2020, 2021 stuff that is just like over, you know? It just, I feel like it's beating a dead horse. Like, it's just, okay, we've moved past that. I feel like it's like a canceled show and they try to bring back the show and the show just never lives up to what it was. Like, that channel's never going to be what it once was. It's just not. So then why not get a new group, a new community somewhere else and build new memories? It's like when somebody stays in a house, you know, maybe everybody has died in that house or something. They don't want to stay in that house anymore because it's a bunch of bad memories. You know, it's too many memories in that house. It's like they're constantly reminded of what, you know, what once was. And that's a terrible feeling. I'm constantly reminded on that channel what once was, where people used to come through and donate their entire paychecks to the king. Now I have bums that, you know, the best they can do is, you know, 99 cents or something, and it's like, that's a terrible feeling. Wait, he's legit. Yeah, I think this dude's a sub. Yeah, he subbed to me on Twitch. He's solid. I mean, he's not like a big supporter or anything. He doesn't support like often, but you know, at least he's sub. So that's going to be the plan moving forward, man. Just wanted to do kind of like an update because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I just wasn't going to go live again, and I was going to be like, okay, fuck it, you guys have to figure it out. But I don't want to keep, you know, kind of misleading people saying I'm going to do this and then I don't do it or whatever, because I've always been a man of my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So, as I said, to reiterate, the plan for next month, I'm going to spam so many videos in October that it's going to be insane. I want to see if I can at least get to 100 videos uploaded next month. I'm going to be making videos about everything and anything. And I don't care if they get 100 views, 1,000, whatever. I'm just going to keep it up. I mean, shit, after a month, that shit could be at 500 views. I don't care. I'm just going to spam uploads, bro. I'm going to use you idiots for ad revenue because you don't support the channel. If you guys would come into the streams and donate 50s and hundreds and thousands and stuff, then I wouldn't have to do that. But the ad revenue is more reliable than you guys at this point. I mean, hell, if even coming in here and doing $5 a stream would help, but you guys can't even do that. You guys have just fallen off. Shout out to the people that are able to keep it up. Icy Pixel's been, you know, dropping 5 when he comes through. Polaris Prime has fallen off, but hopefully he's trying to get back on track. And yeah, man, if more people would just come in here and support the streams, but it's just we are in a pandemic right now of bum activity on this channel. People are just not donating, and there's no excuse for it. I don't care if you've lost your jobs. I don't care if bills are tight. I don't care what your excuse is. If you're not making enough money, then you know, figure it out. Because what am I supposed to suffer because you guys are broke? It's not fair. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. The new anime season is about to start, so I'm literally attacking everything. Every show that's coming out, I'm attacking it. Don't care if it gets 500 views. Don't care if it gets 100. Like I said, there's gonna be so much content, bro. The new anime season is starting. I'm talking about every trash series, bro. I'm gonna actually do like a deep dive where I'm going to watch all of these series. And I'm going to go in on all of them. Games, we got Ghost of Yote, we have Pokemon, we have what the fuck else is coming out in October? There's a lot of games coming out in October. I'm just gonna be going in on all of it. Everything. Season 2s, everything. I'm gonna spam just so much content, it's insane. And I'm going to be swimming in ad revenue. next month. Now, if you can come to the videos and drop a super thanks or something like that, it would help out. But as I said, that's going to be my strategy moving forward, because you guys have fallen off so bad once again that we have to rely on the ad revenue, which I think we can. I think we can rely on the ad revenue. If I always had YouTube kind of figured out wrong, you know. YouTube doesn't really work on a video basis. Like, it does. Like, if you upload one video, yeah, you can make a decent amount from that. But it more so works off of monthly views. Like, how many views you get a month. I didn't know that at first. I thought it was just like videos, whatever. But it's a collective, like, how many views.
The cape-crop market is constantly changing. In order to sell your home for the highest price in the least amount of time, you need to check out our free home sales guide, Home Seller Secrets. Homeowners using the strategies in our guide are on.
I never wanted to do that because, you know, I hold myself to a certain standard, but it's like, I don't give a fuck at this point. We just you gotta do what you gotta do after a certain point. You know, if people are not supporting the streams, which the streams used to be the big money maker, if people are not going to support the streams in the way that I'm used to being supported, again, with $100 donations and $50, we haven't got a $50, $100 donation in years. It's crazy, man. You guys have fallen off so bad. So we're going to just have to go back to uploading videos, and that's fine. Like, these videos don't take shit for me to make. Like, I go spit facts for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, pump it out by the boatloads. Like, it's nothing to me. I'm not editing shit, not really doing anything. Who cares? Yeah, Digimon is coming out. We got a lot of games coming out. So just every single thing is up for grabs. You know, nothing's off limits. Just every single thing. There's a TV show, we'll talk about that. You know, game, movie, whatever releases in October. It's we upload whatever, 1,000 views, 2,000 views, who cares? Add that up at the end of the month. We'll start probably, like, you know, early October, maybe October 3rd, 4th, something like that, and just throughout the whole entire month see what our added views were for the month. And then hopefully coupled with the fact that some people do, you know, leave some super thanks every now and then, that'll help out. Somebody just left another super thanks on one of my videos, so I appreciate that. So yeah, just once again, you got to do what you got to do when, you know, people fall off and stuff. And then hopefully maybe we'll be able to get to the point where more people start coming through to the streams and supporting. But you know, for now, like I said, I can't depend on the streams because you guys just don't support enough. Hopefully we can reach that level where you guys are able to donate more than $5, $10 and stuff like that. But once again, I'm not going to hold my breath when it comes to that. You know, we'll have to see. I'll just use the idiots on this channel for ad revenue. And then, you know, still simultaneously stream every now and then. So I think, you know, it'll work out. We got like one new guy, but at the same time, he barely comes through. I think he supported earlier. Yeah, he supported earlier with some bits. I don't even know if he's new though. I think he's he's been following me since like 2022. So I don't know if he was like a old viewer that came back, or if he was just broke back then and then he couldn't support but now he can, or if he just is a past viewer that came back under a different name. Who knows? I don't really give a damn as long as the support is there, to be honest. I keep telling people, man, if they ever want to come back, they know how to come back. They can come back if they just support or whatever. But, you know, these people are very embarrassed or something. I don't know. For real? Yeah. Yeah, he's... Oh, you talking about Fire Nation Carl? Fire Nation, I think that's like a troll. That's somebody that, like, is a past viewer for sure. And that's like a past viewer or something. I think I know who that is, but, you know, of course I can't say for sure. But yeah, that dude, I think I know who that is. That dude's a troll. But, you know, he supports, so it's like, whatever. I think that was an ode to that video I made when I was talking about people having, you know, the anime names and stuff. I think it was like in the Naruto video or something. Exactly. Yeah, it's the same thing. 100% that's clipping tunes. We saw the same thing. I was like, that has to be him. There's no way, because I banned his other channel, and that's the reason I think it's him. And he always lowballs with support too, which is why it was pretty obvious who he is. Because, like, you know, if he would have came in here with like a 20 or a 50 or something like that, I would have been like, okay, I don't know who that is. But, you know, he always comes in here with fives, and that's pretty much all he does. So I was like, it wasn't hard to kind of pinpoint who that was. I respect the dedication as far as, like, you know, being banned from the channel and coming back, you know, with a different name or whatever. I wouldn't have banned him if it wasn't for what he did on the new channel. You know, we were on the new channel and he, you know, kind of pulled some stuff that I just wasn't. But he wasn't the only one. It's like they all did. But it was just, I felt very disrespected. So, you know, when we came back over here and I saw the same people, I kind of just saw red. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get you up out of here. But, you know, even throughout all that, he still chose to support, so I can't be really mad at it. Although somebody did tell me he likes to play both sides and he likes to support clones. Somebody did tell me that you know, they were on a clone channel or whatever, doing some recon or whatever, and they called him over there. Yeah, I had a viewer like that in the past too that used to like to play both sides, where they would support the clone channels or whatever, and stuff like that. I don't know what goes on through these people's heads. I really don't. But it's like, why would you support the clones when you can just come over here and watch my content? I don't know what that's about, but it's like these people, I don't expect any, like, I don't expect really for them to be all there up top, because they've always been weird people anyway. But it's like, yeah, why the fuck? If you want to stay over there, then go over there, you know. But you're not gonna go watch garbage and then try to come back to my channel. You know, I don't know what that's about, but I've come across a bunch of viewers like that, where they go over there and they support these garbage ass clone channels, and it's like, if you over there, you can't be over here, bro. Like, you just can't. Like, if we find out that you're supporting you know, these garbage ass channels, we're just gonna ban, because it's like, it's an insult to my intelligence at that point. Like, you don't come across the originator, you don't come across the godly channel, the kingly channel, and then just decide, okay, I'm gonna support a bitch ass clone. Like, it's just, nah, we don't get down like that. But I mean, I guess they're so desperate for my incredible content, they're willing to go anywhere for it. But it's like, it's an insult to even be compared to these people. The fact that I remind you of this person is disrespect, because they could never match up to my level anyway. So, once again, I gotta say it again. We find out any one of you losers are playing both sides. If I get sent the screenshot that you're supporting, because I have soldiers that are always doing recon and stuff like that run back to me and tell me what it is. So if we catch you over there on the clone channels, if we catch you supporting the other side, you are banned from the channel. And you're going to have to come back under another name. You're going to have to pretend like you're not that person. But yeah, you're gone, dude. Like, I don't fuck around with that shit. I'm not with the fake shit. That's what I'm saying. You guys just want to be able to be fake and nobody call you out for it. You want me to be like, oh yeah, you can support, garbage ass channels. You can talk shit behind my back and stuff like that. There's no problem. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what? I don't know where you guys grew up, but that's not normal behavior. If I was like, in the streets or something, and there was like somebody that was coming to me and he was claiming that he was down for my gang or something like that, and then we catch him fucking around with other people, we're gonna be like, what the you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be excommunicated from the gang. If not, beat the fuck up on the spot. You know what I'm saying? People get killed in the streets like that. It's like, oh, you fucking with the ops? Like, you over there on the other side? Okay, then y'all both getting hit up. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. People have, they know that. They know that I'm the only one that matters in this community, but they try to pretend like these clone channels are on my level. And it's like, I think the reason that they do that, one, is to try to trigger me, of course, try to get under my skin. That doesn't work. So it's like, okay, now we're going to lie to these channels and make them pretend like they're better than you. We're going to, go to their channels or whatever. And it's like, bro, it's an insult for me to go back and forth with.
Oh. So imagine a bowling ball on a trampoline. That's essentially what the sun does to space-time.
Oh.
Green Goblin. This'll be a blast.
That make videos about me or talk shit about me, it never has any effect. Like, it's just, you're just jealous at this point. You don't possess the potential, the power to stop me. You talking shit, like, it's not like it used to be back in the day where if there was like a content creator and they start beef with this content creator, they have the potential to wipe out that channel and destroy the competition. That's impossible. None of you losers have what it takes to go against me. Which is why nobody wants problems with me publicly. All the clips and stuff that I've seen is some loser talking shit in a Discord, private Discord. It's some loser talking shit on the stream that they're too much of a pussy to actually publish. Nobody actually wants problems with me, like, publicly. Unless they're like some irrelevant channel that has nothing to lose. But if they're like an established content creator, they do not want problems with me publicly, which is why they always say slick shit. And they never fucking post it when they actually talk shit. Because they're scared of me. I destroy channels, dude. Single-handedly, too. I don't even have a community, so I don't send anybody over there. I destroy channels single-handedly. Nobody wants problems with me on YouTube, I'm telling you. These people are 100% scared of me on YouTube. I have destroyed channels left and right, and it's so funny. Every channel that I have went after, they are never the same after they go against me. They're never the same. I put that young curse on them. You know what I'm saying? I put that young curse on them. And then after that, I'm telling you, they are never able to recover after that. They might still survive, but you can tell their channels are just forever shaken. Like, well, yeah, speaking of that guy, like, he's been popping up on my videos because he went the anti-woke grifter route. You know, where I'm seeing now he's doing this is woke and stuff like that. His channel is so dead and irrelevant, he had to go the right-wing anti-woke grifter route. And I'm like, holy shit, when I saw that, I said, holy shit, that young defiant curse. That young defiant curse hitting, man. God damn. That motherfucker ain't been the same since. That's what I'm saying. Like, any channel that challenges me is just never the same afterwards, man. I'm just not somebody that you really want problems with. I'm telling you. I can destroy any channel that I want. And then the soldiers that I do have are very thorough. If they actually do decide to come to your channel and after I speak about you or whatever, if it's really problems, they will destroy your channel. Like they run through channels. Like when I have had issues with people in the past, you should have just saw my soldiers flooding the comment sections, just going in on these losers. It was crazy. Now I probably don't have that level of soldiers anymore because a lot of people have fallen off, but yeah, like I was just never the guy that you really wanted to go against on YouTube, which is why the only people that went against me were like irrelevant people that had nothing to lose. Like, of course, if you got a channel that barely has 15 fucking subs or something like that, 500 subs, of course you're gonna make a video about me because you don't lose anything at that point because you never even got off the ground. You know, you're irrelevant. But if you have an actual channel that's like somewhat thriving or whatever and you go against me, it's a very bad mistake. It's a very bad. That's why every video that you usually see about me, it's always some irrelevant loser that has made the video. Very rarely do you see an established channel making videos about me, bro, because they know what comes with that. Like, I'm just not somebody that you really want to go against. Just not going to be good for business. And what's funny is I've seen, some people, their own people warn them like, young, there's just certain people that you're young, I don't think, stand back, stand down from this. Young is not really the guy that you want to try. Like, he's not. Like, these people are literally scared of me, dude. And what's funny is I just be over here chilling. Like, I've never made it a mission or a goal of mine. Now I might mention like a channel that sucks or something, but it's always broad terms. Like, it's never specific. So I be over here minding my business. I don't go to people's streams. I don't go to people's videos or whatever. I don't watch their shitty ass content. Like, I truly am in my own bubble. Like, these people think I watch their videos. They think I don't know who you are. But it just always seems like somebody knows who I am. And that's how truly legendary I am, because it's like there's always some loser running their mouth about me. And it's like, bro, I'm sitting over here chilling. Like, I go live for my 10 viewers. I go live for my... So if I'm so irrelevant in all this stuff, it's like, why does it seem like people always have my name in their mouth? Because they know how truly great I am. Like, you don't ever hear me mentioning other YouTubers really or anything like that. And I damn sure don't watch their videos. You think I'm subscribed to these people? You think I'm watching their videos off stream? Fuck no. I'm too good for that. I'm too legendary for that. Welcome back in. But yeah, these people know better, man. They know that, once again, I'm just not. That's why people are always sneak dissing me and shit. People are scared to mention me publicly. Like, They'll talk shit, like I said, in a Discord message or like some shitty ass stream that nobody watches, but they'll never make a post about me. They'll never make an actual video about me because they're pussies. If I had a problem with somebody, I'd make a video. I wouldn't just like sneak diss them in a stream. I have no problem with that, but it's like these people are so irrelevant, they're not worth making videos on. Like, there's only been a handful of people in the past that have made videos on me that actually surpass my subscriber count. They're always irrelevant. So it's like, why am I going to respond to you, bro? You think Jay-Z and all these people at the top or whatever are going to respond to like a little peasant rapper or something that's saying, yo, fuck Jay-Z? Jay-Z ain't going to respond to that shit. His level is too high, and I'm the same way. I'm not going to respond to some irrelevant little fuck, you know? My level is too high for that. Yeah, see, and here's the thing, like, people need to understand that there's nothing left for me to prove. There was nothing for me to prove in the first place, but there's really nothing left for me to prove. Numbers don't lie, bro. I've already achieved everything that I need to achieve on YouTube. So, right, at this point, you're just barking at the moon. Like, you talking shit or whatever. It's like, you will never be able to compete with me. No matter what. Like, and these are facts. This is not me having an ego. This is a fact. You will never be able to compete with me. I've already done, when it comes to this style of content, I'm literally, once again, the best of the best. Like, there's never anybody that will surpass me when it comes to this style of content. So there's nothing you can say that takes away from that. That's why I am the most copied individual of all time on YouTube. Every time I look up, there's somebody that is, okay, I'm going to make an entire channel that just says, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. And they never even get close to my level, bro. Never. How do you steal the blueprint and you guys can't even get half of my subs? You can't even get a quarter of my subs. Not that subs matter, but it's just like, what are you even doing this for? I guess because they saw it, you know, I guess they perceived it to be easy. Here's the king, and he's getting all of these views. He's doing this. I want to do that too. And it's like, get your own fucking style, bro. The way people just copy because they're so untalented is, oh man, it's something that I just can never get behind. People don't want to work anymore. They don't want to come up with their own type of personality anymore. They just want to copy everybody. Oh, it's sad, man. Yeah, terrible content. Terrible fucking content, bro. I don't understand it. The only thing that I can think of, because I don't think there's anyone alive that actually thinks like anyone's better than me when it comes to this style of content. The only thing that I can think of as to why people watch that shitty ass stuff is because I've banned them from the channel. They got banned from the channel over here. I ban weirdos and people. Sometimes I just ban people for anything. So I think they just feel safer over there, where it's like, I can come to this channel. This guy lets me talk freely. He lets me say what I want. Young is not going for that. Therefore, I'm going to watch the clone. Now, I know this guy is nowhere near as good as Young. But he treats me better. He'll mod me just for showing up because, you know, he's a fucking loser and he's trying to basically get people to... he wants to build this parasocial relationship where, oh, look... if I mod them, then they'll want to come through more because they're mods. This parasocial shit, they really do get off on that. Even in the past, I had viewers that would come to my stream and be like, bro, can I get a mod? Bro, can I get mod? And then I would mod them, and I noticed their whole entire personality would change. They're more dedicated now. They come to the streams more because they feel like they have a job to do. It's like this weird parasocial shit. So what they're doing is they're modding. You're practically begging people to come to your stream. You're practically begging people to stick around, you know? I don't have to put any elaborate titles like we're doing live review of this or whatever. You should see the desperate ass titles that these losers be putting in their streams. I've seen them. People have sent me clips. I mean, holy shit. You're practically on your knees, bending over, begging for viewers at that point. I just title the stream whatever I feel like. Most of the time, you know, I just title it something random. Like, you know, you don't donate, you don't matter, or King of YouTube stream. You know, I'm never sitting here. Sometimes I do that to be funny, where I'll put like live review or something, because I know these idiots are going to come to the stream and then I just ban them. But other than that, you people are practically begging people to watch your streams. You're pathetic. Hey guys, we're doing a live reaction, or hey guys, we're gonna put all this weird shit in the title, all these different series. Does this suck? Does that suck? To get you hooked. And it's like, you're doing that because you're desperate as fuck. Like, you can't just start a stream saying like whatever the name of your channel is, live stream. You have to put something stupid or clickbaity in the title because you're irrelevant. And that's just never been something that I have to do. I'm telling you, people are going to look at this channel years from now and realize this guy had true talent. There was never any extra thing that I had to do here. I can talk over a no signal screen. I can not have anything going on pretty much in the stream other than my immaculate commentary and stuff. And I can carry the stream that way. I don't have to do a live reaction. These motherfuckers have to have live reactions. They have to watch stuff on stream to be entertaining. I don't. No one else could do this, by the way. No one else can have a black screen or whatever and just let their commentary, their incredible commentary, carry the stream, because most of them can't talk in coherent sentences. They stutter and fumble over their words 24/7. They're not good speakers. They sound like they have peanut butter in their mouths. They sound like they have a bunch of marbles in their mouths. You know, very, very, down south inbred sounding people. So I cannot be compared to them. I'm much better than them. I'm a very good speaker. I provide incredible commentary. I keep people engaged. It is what it is. I was built for this. And it's really unfortunate that more people don't see that and line up to donate to the channel. But once again, I've always been an adapter. I've always been a hustler. So it's like, when one thing doesn't work out, then I just say, okay, it's time to tap into the other shit, where it's like, you guys aren't supporting the streams the way the streams should be supported. Then we tap into the videos. Regardless, I'm going to get my money. Whether it's from this, whether it's from that, regardless, I'm going to make money.